Welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Jay Jamal, sitting right across from my boy,
D. Allen. What's happening, everybody?
Yeah, and it is,
and it ain't what you think.
Yeah, don't forget to go follow us on all of our social media. I'm talking about everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to follow us. We're broadcasting off of Anchor.fm, and we have recently been added to iHeartRadio and Pandora. Yeah, let's go. A lot of y'all didn't know Pandora did podcast, but they do. Guess what? We own it. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. So follow us, and you know what time it is.
Oh, yes.
Time for our favorite segment of the show called For Why?
Why for?
Hit them up.
Oh, man. So, if you were with us last week for this segment, For Why For, you were introduced to Miss Set It Off.
Yes.
Set It Off.
And she kind of looked like Jada with the braids.
Last week's 4YY4 was on the viral video of the woman who set her. Actually, the story has come out now that apparently this man does not know who this woman was, and she just decided to set a car on fire. That's what he said. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna leave the past in the past because we got some new stuff, new vigilantes to worry about.
Yes, what they do, B.
This week's 4YY4 is also local.
Yes.
Okay, so we had a young woman apparently upset with her husband over some entanglements that he had been engaging in. I don't know if she had caught him in the act or, she just felt like enough was enough.
Oh, no.
But
he was out in the open, out in the public, so she might have caught him.
Story has it, she was in the parking lot. And went the church parking lot.
No, went the church parking lot. Oh, gosh.
I bet he wished he was here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But she caught him in some kind of shopping parking lot, and she basically struck this man with her vehicle a few times.
Yeah.
What was it, 2, 3?
Well, technically 3, but, she
took 2 motions.
2 motions.
But hit him 3 times.
Yeah.
Now, y'all can figure out, the physics behind that, how that's possible. So, he got hit 3 times with 2 motions, put it in drive, put it in reverse. And, now he needs a hearse. No,
yes,
in all seriousness, though, we're hearing that he's in critical condition.
Yeah,
hopefully
okay.
he pulls through.
Hopefully he pulls through. He lost a lot of blood, but it's okay.
This is wild, man. Did you watch the whole video?
Yes. It was crazy, man.
From the jump.
From the jump. The crazy part is that where the video that they have out now. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure there's a video of the whole scene.
Right.
But the video that they have out now shows him already on the ground.
Right.
In a puddle of blood.
Right.
And this guy is out. And she is letting him have it.
Right.
While he's out.
Dude, it looked like a wrestling event, where you knock the guy out.
Yeah.
And you know that he's not getting up. The ref has already called the fight. The bell's dinging, everything. And you just on top of him, talking your cash.
Yeah.
And she had an audience too. Yeah. So she might have thought she was at a wrestling event,
she
man.
She probably flashed back to her former days.
Because with every single person on the sideline was screaming, he's dead.
Oh,
he's dead.
They were going off, man.
This is without anyone actually going to check his pulse or anything.
Yo, the crazy part is that there were 2 females that came out of nowhere with this perfectly white sheet.
Oh.
And laid it over this dude.
That one took me out. They laid the hood over, and then the girl that was recording was like, "Oh, thank you."
Yes.
Thank you.
Like they laid the flag over the casket. Like,
Right. Well, it's 2020, man. Everybody's a scientist now, so I guess
Hey.
he did.
Yeah, I guess so. They pronounced him dead like 4 times.
But it
Yeah,
wasn't
6
until
different times. He was dead at 119. He was dead at 220.
But it wasn't until they put the sheet on him that they realized he was still breathing.
Right.
Because I guess the sheet was tight enough to cover his stomach or whatever, his chest, and they could see him rising. They, he ain't dead.
Oh, he just baking in the sun. He a loaf of bread.
And you got all these bystanders screaming, "Lock him up! Lock him up! She's crazy!"
Yo.
And meanwhile, she's just walking around, checking her texts.
Making phone calls.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part that I don't think anybody's seen. Did you see the chick that was with her?
Yeah, who was that? Because wasn't she like helping?
Apparently she rode with the chick. And she's like, she was the one who, when the ambulance got there, was helping them get the man on the street. Like she was checking his pulse, rubbing his head, like all kind of stuff. I don't know.
You know what that means? She used to it. That's all that is. She used to it.
She used to her friends snapping off like that. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. He gonna get up, y'all. We did this. We just went through this last week. And last week it was actually an SUV. So if he can survive that, I know he can take this little. What was she in? A Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, or whatever, Nissan Altima. You know what kind of cars they be driving.
Something like that, man. Rode over that man, what, 3 times?
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. That man then got pronounced dead, then ran over 2-3 times, and they laid a sheet over him.
They laid a sheet over. Put him in the coffin.
Put him in the coffin right now. Don't even, matter of fact, bring him to the church parking lot. And we can have a funeral right now, man. God, these chicks I think that's her sister. You got
what, the sister of the the Unabomber?
Yes. You got set it off and lay it down. That's what you got. Sister set it off and sister lay him down. Oh man!
I hope that the one driving this car is not the getaway driver. If they do happen to set it off,
right?
She running into everything and everybody.
Everything. So here's the question:
she might run somebody over, and then you know what I got to do now, right? What you doing? I got to do it in reverse.
Do it in reverse.
Run it back. You like 5 minutes away from your destiny. Y'all done almost made it out the bank robbery.
Yeah.
But she want to throw it in reverse.
Throw it in reverse because there's one more glass still open.
Yeah.
There's one more glass standing.
I got to go catch it.
You got to go get all them glasses. This dude. Oh my gosh, man. This is crazy. You got the ladies that's, supposed to be helping the chick that's used to this chick flying off the handle.
Right.
You got all these bystanders just looking on. And then you got the chick, when the cops arrive, she is leaning on the cop car.
Oh, she's chilling. She's ready to go.
She know what's about to happen.
She called that cop personally. That's their domestic dispute cop.
Yeah, because he got out the car and was like, "Hey, Nancy, I'll be right back."
Yeah. Let me check on him.
Right.
Make sure he's good this time. You guys.
You guys get on my nerves. And then she was like, "I don't know if he's alive." Then he ran back to his truck and came back with a backpack. Like, now I got to bring him back to life. Oh my gosh.
I got his meds. Don't worry. I got his meds.
What am I going to tell his mom this time?
You really did a number on him this time.
Right.
It's a whole pool of blood.
Not to mention your sister's locked up now. What is your mom going to say? Oh my goodness, man!
All of this for supposedly, I guess, cheating.
18 years.
Yeah, she did. Yo, she was hot, man. She was hot.
18 years. I mean, hey, last week I asked you, would you be able to do, 45 years?
Yeah.
For $500,000. You said
was it No. Oh no.
What was
it? Was a lot more than that. We said for $45 million. That's why I use the numbers 4 and 5.
Okay.
45 million, I'll do.
You'll do.
No, I'll do 45 years for 4 to 5 generations of wealth.
Setup. Yes.
Yeah.
So I asked you that.
Right.
After 18 years of being married to this person, would you set off like that? After 18 years. Now, mind you, apparently, this is not the first time.
Right.
This is not the first time.
Right.
So what are we here for? Why are you doing this? After 18 years, you ain't used to this yet, or you ain't left yet? What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
Why are we here? Now, here's my question: where the chick at?
Which one?
If you caught him with the chick, where the chick go? She was smart. She got out the car. He gonna go around to the back of the car of her car to see what happened. Why you doing this? Boom. Now you dead. Well, halfway dead.
Yeah, halfway dead. Wish she was dead. That's a good question. I don't know where the chick is at, man.
Hey, 18 years. She was going off.
18 years. I wonder how many times she done ran him over. 18 years is a long time. That's a lot of tires, man.
It might be every new set of tires she get.
It might be. I gotta break these in, girl.
No, what it is, that's her way of knowing that he about to cheat. You know, every chick has that woman intuition. Like, you know, oh, shoot, I got on heels today. He doing something. You know what I'm saying? Every woman got that one.
Right.
She get a new set of tires. She get a chill down her spine. And all of a sudden, her phone ring.
But she bought the tires.
She bought the tires. So every time she buy the tires, she get a chill down her spine. And her friend called, I just seen Charles at the mall with that girl. I'm on my way.
With these fresh treads.
With these fresh treads. He gonna get this work.
Oh, man.
Michelin all on him. This is... Probably call him the Michelin Man now. He probably looked like him.
Hey, and he thought 2020 was going to be a good year.
Yeah, he probably did. Until she caught a flat.
Yeah. It's a good year, all right.
Yeah.
Good year all over your face.
Oh, my God.
But that begs the question. For why?
Why for?
Well, I guess sometimes, man, some things just happen when you don't know it. But I do know one thing.
What's that?
If I was ever offered $10,000
Okay, 10 grand.
from an anonymous source for ownership of a name,
Okay.
I would have some questions.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know by now, the Washington football team.
I almost said they're former.
Yeah, I almost did it. I almost cussed you out, dog. My bad. Risk.
Right.
The Washington football team, apparently, I call it shady dealings.
Yes.
They made
This
a
is
phone call
definitely
to someone who owned the site WashingtonFootballTeam.com.
Yes.
And
They did.
said, how much did it cost to turn that how much it cost to turn that your website into our website? And I guess without really answering, they said, you know what? How about $10,000?
Right. Right.
And apparently this man has never seen $10,000 before because he just went along with it. Sure.
I have no idea.
Great. No problem.
Right.
And he had no idea
None.
that he was selling the website to the Washington football team, formerly known as the Redskins.
Yes. He did not know. But and this guy is really confusing to me because he not only owned WashingtonFootballTeam.com site, but he owned other different states and, you know, website names just because.
Right.
You know, so it wasn't that he just had this by accident. Like he did this on purpose to have those different names to, do whatever with. So
it wasn't like some just in case somebody become to watch the football team. I got it.
No.
Okay.
No, he's had this for years.
Wow.
For years. And just you get a phone call out of the blue for somebody saying, "Hey, let me get that website right there.
Yeah.
Let me get that website." And you was like, "Okay, well, how much?" Well, here's the crazy part. Apparently, according to the story, they haggled for about an hour.
They haggled?
Yes.
So
yes.
So they actually lowballed him even lower than that.
Yes.
They came out of the game and was like, I mean, how much you pay for it? You pay $100 a year.
Right.
Yeah. 10 years, $1,000. Come on.
Yeah.
So he haggled. And he got them up to 10K.
Got them up to 10K.
He must have known who he was dealing with then.
He had to.
Why do you stop at 10K?
Yo, if they're going to 10K, first of all, if you're haggling, I'm not finna. If you're calling me out the blue, first of all, how you get my number? I'm sorry. He's a white dude. I'm a black guy. Our conversation's probably a little different. So, first of all, how you get my number? Let's start there. That will tell me, okay, if you're able to get my number to call me personally to ask me about this website, oh yeah, we starting high. We shooting for the stars. Let's start a cool meal.
I feel you.
That's what Simi did in, Coming to America.
That's what I said.
he started out, at $100,000.
Right.
Old girl talked about was like, hey, since we talking, why not go for a cool meal?
Facts.
You do not think that it's too much?
And that was 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why you don't think your website's worth more than $10,000. They have people on the payroll that erase like graffiti off the bathroom stalls for $20 an hour.
Yes.
So you want $10,000 as a drop in the bucket?
Yo, easy money. Easy money. Can you imagine like the guys that sell the hot dogs throughout the stands?
Yeah.
They make good money.
Yeah, they're making good money, man.
You mean to tell me you got an anonymous call from not knowing who it is? He just said he was a broker. And they lowballed you and you got him up to 10 grand?
Yeah.
That
should have been a dead giveaway. The fact that you got them up to 10 grand, they still settled.
They still settled.
I would have got them all the way up to 10K. He was like, "Are you good with that?" And I was like, "No." Now that I got you where I want you,
right?
Let's go. Let's multiply that by 10.
Right.
What we talking about now?
Right. Let's throw another zero on it.
Yeah, man, that's insane. He had to know with everything going on with the Washington football team. Well, not the football team. Well, yeah, the football team. They named themselves the football team. So
that's true.
If you have a website named after them, isn't that like the first thing you should think? Like, I'm gonna reach out to y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna wait.
Nope. I'm
gonna throw that cool meal proposal out there first.
Soon as you say you're changing your name, hey, I got an idea. Yep. You're gonna need this, buddy. You're gonna need this. Ain't no way I'm just gonna let you just come in and just throw me whatever.
That's crazy. Man.
Now, what he did with the money is even more crazy. This dude took the money and donated it. And I'm not knocking him for doing it. I'm not, because I get, some of that running through me. He donated it to an actual Native American foundation.
Okay. So he could have got enough money to basically set the Native Americans up for good.
For good.
But
wherever he is.
Instead, he got him a tax return.
he paid one kid's way one semester through college. That's what you did. Do you realize what we're paying now for stuff, guy? $10,000 is basically $1,000 now.
That's crazy, man. So he he donated it after he found out that the money was from them.
Yes.
See, that's big money talk. He has money.
He has money.
He has money.
Yes, sir.
I understand that. Because if it were me, if it were me,
yes, sir,
and it's $10,000, and then I found out who you are,
yeah,
I'm gonna do one of those, stuff it back in the bag, tie the bag back up,
right,
march on down to their front doors, wherever they're located at, and just sit there.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna talk to me because $10,000, man. It costs $10,000 to clean the parking lot every game.
Hey, every game.
$10,000?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Like it has to be something else tied into that. You're not just gonna give this man $10K and then come out with, now all of a sudden you're the Washington football team now that you have secured the website.
Right.
And not get this man no tickets, no nothing.
Put him on the team.
They need him. They need him.
I don't even know what he looked like, but they need him. I don't know what he can do. They need him though.
They need him for whatever reason because they just lost Geis.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. They just lost their rookie running back from
who was amazing
prior year. I think he got hurt. He got hurt after showing great promise. He got hurt and was out for the whole year, and everybody was like, "Man, they can't wait to
get back."
He gets back. So he had a chance to start fresh with a new team,
right?
Technically, with the Washington football team, and
at least he's gonna have a logo on his helmet. They gonna look like, I promise you, the Washington football team is gonna look like the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I think so too, man.
They're just gonna have their jersey number on their helmet.
Look like college.
Yeah. They're gonna play like it too.
But Geis, man. Geis had some kind of domestic dispute. Yep. And they dismissed him from the team. They're not even playing with that no more, man.
No.
After Ray Rice, did his elevator dance,
right?
It was a wrap from there. So from now on, it's like
elevator dance.
Yeah, man, you saw him. He was the Jay-Z salons before Jay-Z salons. Ray Rice was what Jay wanted to do.
Right.
He couldn't do it.
He couldn't.
But yeah, man, one domestic dispute, one accusation, and you're pretty much done. So you might as well not even get on these chicks' nerves because all they gotta do is blow the whistle.
That's it.
Whether it's right or wrong.
Or run you over.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, was Geis in the area anytime?
That's why she ran him over 3 times. This ain't enough. He just rehabilitated, girl.
Right.
Yeah, just got his ACL, PCL, MCL, all of that fixed up. I'm finna mess up all of that.
All of that.
Here you go. ACL. ACL. Oh, for good measure. What's another one? I don't know.
Yeah, PCL. You get all of that. All the L's in all the ligaments in your legs.
Ligaments, man.
That's they gone. Oh man. Yeah.
But sports just look different, period, now, man.
Yeah.
We finally got some sports back.
Let's run it back.
Yeah.
Let's run it back.
NBA's back, man.
NBA is back.
You know what? I remember.
Extent.
Yeah, to a very certain extent. I remember a couple of episodes ago. I'm not sure if we put this in the podcast, but I know we talked about how. I know I talked about how I didn't really care to see a champion or you know, crowning anything because it's going to have an asterisk by it.
Right.
But after sitting down and watching the games, I almost think this championship will probably be harder than any other championship before.
I agree.
Because you have a completely different set of circumstances now.
Yep.
You don't have a crowd.
Yep. Everything is different.
You're in one place. There's no home court advantage.
There's no flying back and forth.
Yeah, this is all skill. The refs can't be swayed by the crowd.
Right.
You know how many times that happens?
Yes.
Somebody just comes in, and the crowd's like, oh, okay, I guess I blow my whistle. There's no crowd, buddy.
None.
So now these refs have to be perfect, which they are not.
They're not.
And I don't know, man. I just think it's a lot more mentally. You have to be a lot more mentally tough to win this championship.
Oh yeah, it's well, not only that, but physically tough too, because now everybody's going to get the same amount of rest just about.
Right.
Because everybody is using the same practice facility. Mm-hmm. Everybody's playing on the same court. There's nobody saying, there's a dead spot in this court right here, or the rims are different. Everybody has the same thing. And so, like you said, I think this is going to be the hardest one too, because not only that, but it's a court that nobody is used to.
Right.
So everybody has to get used to it. Everybody has to do it. Not to mention they got daily testing for COVID. They have,
That's gotta just be stressful, man.
Oh,
just the fact that you got. And I hope they don't have the the Virginia Slim version where you gotta stick the whole stick all the way back down your throat.
Yo, that's crazy, because if NBA players, if it's imperative so much that sports be back on TV, that you are able to give NBA players instant results of if they have COVID.
Yeah.
What are we doing? We got to wait for 7 to 10 days to get our results back.
What your pocket look like?
I guess it don't look strong enough to get it. I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait.
You know how, back in the day when you was a teenager and you have a lot of money, you had to buy that pregnancy test. Which one you buy? the one at the dollar store?
The one at the dollar store.
It's $2. You know what I'm saying? It say it's 79% accurate. So it said no, so we just gonna live with that, okay?
Hey. And they're scraping up quarters trying to get another one just in case.
Just in case. You're right. The dollar store one got to get a couple of them.
Right.
Spread it out. Like, don't do this one yet. Do this one tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right when you wake up. Don't eat. Don't do nothing. Just get up, go pee.
Yeah, just go pee on the stick for me.
That's what they got to do. They get up. They come to the court.
Well, I hope they ain't peeing on sticks.
Well, nah, I don't
Pause.
I'll pause. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just saying. I don't know how. I don't know what they're doing.
They were giving them pregnancies.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, they're accurate, I guess. I mean, for real, that should be the COVID test. Just go pee on this stick.
I feel you. That'd be a lot easier, yo.
Hey, I mean, if a pregnancy test can single out hormones in a female's body to tell if she's pregnant or not, and be 98% accurate, make a freaking COVID test that people pee on.
I like that.
Easy money.
But here comes the problem with that.
What's the problem? You go home and take the pee test.
Okay. Now, if these tests become mandatory, like people are saying,
oh God,
and you have to force people to take these tests, what measures and procedures do you put in place to ensure that the sticks are urinated on?
And not poured on?
Or, I mean, you're going to have people refusing. I refuse to pee on. How do you get somebody that refuses to pee on the stick?
The same way they get people to, you want this job, you're going to go pee in this cup.
Okay. I see you with that.
Same way. If you want the job, you got to pee in the cup.
But I'm talking about like your rebels. Like, yo, I'm not doing nothing. You're going to have to unzip me.
No, those the guys that's going to buy them Levi jeans that button up without the zip. Yeah, you're going to have to undo these buttons right here. I'm going to take you a while.
He keep coming to the test site with swim trunks on. Because he got the extra little, the extra pants on the inside.
Right.
Ain't getting me.
Ain't getting me, man. Hey, I don't know, man. What do you do? I mean, if you got to get to work.
You got to do work. I guess you got to do it, man.
You got to do it.
That's wild.
I mean.
I don't even know how we got there.
What? I mean, because they got to take their test daily.
Right.
Every single day.
That's crazy, man.
That's like us, you know, if you go to the doctor's office or if you go, somewhere, they got to take your temperature. Mm-hmm. That's not the same as taking a cotton swab up your nose every single day.
Right. That's not at all, man. I mean, I guess they probably used to it by now.
Yeah, that's true. But then it becomes a question. If one of them tests positive, where you get it from?
Right.
Because you're supposed to be living in this,
Supposed to be.
this bubble.
Well, they already had the
living in
story
the
with
Epcot Center.
you already had the story with Lou Williams.
That's true.
Lou Williams snuck out and got some wings from Magic City.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he had some legs and breasts while he was there too.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely. He didn't just go there with a card.
Yeah.
He went there with pocket full of singles.
He was swiping. He was swiping.
He had that ATM up first. They ain't gonna show them pictures. You imagine him in his room, like rocking back and forth. Man, you know how close I am to this strip club. Come on, man. Hey, yo, watch the door for me.
I can't believe he came out and said that he was just there for wings. Like, man, even if you were just there for the wings, the fact that, you were caught at the strip club, you might as well have indulged. Who's gonna believe that you just went for wings? Come on, man. Really?
To a strip club.
Strip club do got some good wings. I don't know about Magic City. But I know about some local personal experience. I've gotten some nice wings.
Some good wings from a couple of places around.
Yep. And when I went, I only went for the wings.
Did you?
Yes.
Who's gonna believe that? And we're talking about you. This is Lou Williams.
Oh man.
Come on now.
Hey man.
Magic City, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Those wings are not just the only thing that's magical there.
The wings come in a combo.
Exactly.
Get 16 wings, 4 lap dances.
Oh my gosh, man. Why would you sneak out to get only wings?
I don't know, man.
Like, if it was me, if I'm going to sneak out, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of wings and bring them back to the hotel and be like, oh no, I was bringing them back for everybody.
Facts.
You're not finna just get me. I was bringing them back for everybody. Everybody come to my room, we're going to have wings. That's all I was doing. I was trying to treat my boys. This is it.
He came back with one little black box. Probably already halfway eaten.
Already? No fries.
Nope.
No fries, nothing. Celery gone.
Yeah.
The ranch is already dipped in. The top of it is off.
And I would have snitched too. If I was in his room. Yo, what you got? So, that smells good. That's that Parmesan garlic? That's my favorite. Let me get one. Man, you only got one left. You ate all 15 on the way back to the room.
Way back.
Man, yeah. No.
Man, you been gone for 3 hours. Magic City, right down the street.
Don't worry about who I'm calling. Hello. I like to report some suspicious activity
Right.
in the bubble.
Oh, and that's the other thing about it. There's some snitches in the bubble.
Yeah. They got a whole hotline, man.
They got a whole hotline. You ain't got to report who called or nothing. You just call. You the whistleblower of the bubble. You the bubble blower. Pause. I wonder if that's the signal. Like you just take the little wand you get in the bubble thing. I wonder if that's the signal. Like you blow the bubble towards who you try to report. Oh, and whoever looks at it and pops it is like, that's the one. You can't resist the bubble, man. A bubble coming your way, you gotta pop it.
You're right. You gotta pop it, man.
So whoever popped that one bubble, that's the one. As soon as they pop it, you be like, just whistling, walking away. Is that how that works?
I would imagine. I don't know how else it works, man. I mean, because the only other system like that is what? Crime Stoppers. You got to call in to,
Facts.
Get your reward.
Facts.
What kind of rewards are you going to get as an NBA player? You already making millions of dollars. Playing
time.
So you wonder why the 13th man he's starting.
He's starting. That's right.
John Smith averaging 0.9 points, 1 rebound, -3 assists.
Starting
tonight over LeBron James.
right. LeBron ain't been playing for two games. I'm saying, man.
You got snitched on, man.
You got snitched on, man.
That's what happens, man.
The dude that ain't even there. He
Right.
the 16th man. He FaceTiming whoever's there and seeing some stuff and calling. Then all of a sudden he got to get on the plane,
Right.
quarantine himself for 2 weeks before he can get in the bubble.
Now, that's another thing. If you get sick in the bubble, they say you got to quarantine
Yes.
in the bubble. So they got to bring a bubble in the bubble. Double bubble.
Double bubble.
Double bubble.
It's the double mint twins up in this joint.
So they got to give you chewing gum
To cure you
to cure you if you get sick in the bubble.
in the bubble. Because now you got to have a double bubble with double mint.
Man, but I guess the craziest thing about this whole thing is the fact that no one is getting positive results.
That's true.
Supposedly.
I
don't know if they,
finagling some stuff.
finagling the numbers or,
Hey.
there's not reporting some stuff, which could be very possible
true.
because when you think about it, if these NBA players do happen to contract COVID, supposedly they're all in tip-top shape.
Right.
They should be good.
Right.
So I really think the NBA, even if they were to, get some cases, at this point, as well as they're rolling,
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to report it.
I think the only thing is that I agree with you. They're not going to report it because most of them are probably in good enough shape that they're probably asymptomatic.
True.
So they're probably not having any symptoms because their body is, been kept in shape. So now
These dudes are like superheroes, man.
yeah, the coughing, the fevers, and stuff like that. Now, if you do have that stuff, you out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
With the quickness.
you got to go.
With the quickness. You can't even be a virtual fan.
No,
I don't know if y'all been seeing these virtual fans, but they got these little
cutouts.
Yeah, little TV screen cutouts of people. And I don't know who controls the cutouts, but it just looks weird because it'd be like one person will look like he's like extra big.
Right.
And then right next to him would be somebody else that's the same age, but he look like a little baby. I guess because of the way he's sitting in his chair.
Right.
It looks like, I said this on Facebook, it looks like NBA Jam.
Yes.
Where, they're playing and you got the people in the crowd that only do one motion.
Yes.
Like you got one dude that just keeps putting up a one. I'm number one. And you got this one lady that stands up and throws her hands up
Yes.
every 5
Every
seconds.
5 seconds.
So
Yes.
it's like, man, these games have become video games, man.
Yes, absolutely.
That's nuts.
I want to know when they start letting pets into the stadium.
Did they do that?
You see the cutouts of the pets in the stands?
No.
Maybe it's just baseball, but there's cutouts of dogs in the stands with the jerseys on.
I saw the Weekend at Bernie's cutout. They had that at one of the baseball games. I thought that was funny.
Oh, man. That's basically what this is.
Yeah.
This is basically a whole bunch of birdies in the crowd. But here's the other thing is that they don't even fill up the whole crowd. Like they just...
Yo, I was getting ready to ask, how much is it? Because they're saying you can get tickets. I don't know what I'm looking at, though, when I get these tickets.
You're looking at it on TV. What are you talking about?
No, but you can buy virtual fan seats. I think it's still a different view, though.
So
I do think it's a different view.
You could buy virtual fan seats and put yourself in that seat. So basically people can just see you on TV.
Right.
It's a cutout.
But I think they do it I think it scrolls. So, if I'm looking at one fan,
Right.
right? Like a minute later in that quarter, that fan is going to change to someone else who bought a virtual ticket. Because if you look at the stand now, it looks like there's 20 people in the crowd.
Right.
And you know damn well more than 20 people bought a ticket.
Right.
So I think it's like a scrolling feed or something like that. So everybody gets an opportunity to be on screen at some point.
Seen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I think that's how it works. That's
So
the only way that makes sense to me.
So you're going to buy a second quarter ticket.
Second quarter, give me no. I want the fourth quarter, man.
You want the fourth quarter
Fourth
ticket?
quarter, 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go.
That's what I want.
I don't want that ticket.
Why not?
No, I don't want that ticket. Because the main action is going to be on the court. They're going to be showing that more than just crowd. Give me something where ain't nothing really happening. Give me the first quarter. Because ain't no action in the first quarter. That's everybody warm-up shot. So when everybody warm-up shot, you got the crowds in the stands, and they usually scan the crowd more than they do in the fourth quarter.
Okay, I got you, because the game's more intense at this point.
Right.
So you want to be seen.
Yes.
Oh.
If I'm going to buy a ticket to have my cutout seen, first of all, my cutout is going to look totally different than who I am in real life. Let's talk about that first and foremost.
Oh, so you going to have an avatar?
Boy, I'm going to be...
a Bitmoji?
I'm going to be 250 stock cop diesel. That's it. I'm going to be in the stands with a muscle shirt on in the middle of winter.
Yo, that's another thing. It looks, when you actually take the time to focus on the crowd,
right?
It looks odd because everybody's wearing different things.
Yes.
Like, I guess some people are streaming it from the outside because they got skull caps on. And you might be next to a dude that, and you might be next to a dude that got a wife beater on. He's sweating. It's 80 degrees where he at. Yo.
Yeah, man.
You got one dude over here. He running from a car, trying not to get run over. I just bought these tickets. You come here messing with me. I'm in the stands.
I'm in the stands.
Look at me in the stands. Next thing you know, it's a front bumper in the stand.
Next to him. No. That came with him. It's on his head. He in the stands with a bumper on his head and a sheet like he cold.
Oh, he got the white sheet?
He got the white sheet on.
Oh, man.
Like he cold. Oh, my God. That is hilarious, man.
Man, I really am glad to see that NBA's back, man.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad to see the NBA's
It's something
back,
to watch.
too.
It's something to watch.
It's something to watch, but, down there in Florida, they got some other stuff to watch out for, too.
Oh, yeah. Every year, man. I look forward to hurricane season.
I do, too.
I really do, because number one, I love the rain.
Yep.
I love rain.
I'm with you.
I don't like working in the rain, like physical labor.
Right.
But if I could choose the weather, it would definitely rain where I'm at least once every other day or every other day.
Sounds like Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to move to Florida.
Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, they got a lot to work to look out for, man, because that hurricane, it's past us now, right?
Yeah. Hurricane came and went. Did something.
Yo, this hurricane came in parts.
It did come in parts, just like his name, because I only know how to say his name in parts. As. So hurricane is as. Because it don't say Isaiah. Don't tell me to say Isaiah because there's no H there.
There's no Isaiah.
What are they saying is the correct pronunciation of this hurricane?
Is Isaias?
Isaias?
Or is
Isaias?
ISIS? I don't know.
That's the first thing I thought.
I thought of ISIS.
I said they didn't spell ISIS wrong.
Yo, I thought they were trying to give us some type of, signal that what was about to happen. Now, after this hurricane, it's going to be a bombing from ISIS. I'm trying to warn y'all. Y'all got to pay attention to this news. It's fake news, but it's real news. Pay attention. All right? It's not going to be on Fox. NBC is going to report this. All right? Hurricane ISIS, better known as Isaias, is coming.
Is you ain't coming. That's how I was in the window. The whole time I was in the window, just looking out the window like, man, is you ain't coming. Because it was a tropical storm.
Yes.
Then it was a hurricane.
Right.
Then it was a tropical storm.
Yep.
And then, it was a hurricane again, y'all. And then it came and it really didn't do much of anything.
Yo,
it knocked out some power.
It was like 4 hours and that was it. If that.
Yeah, if that.
If that. Because when it came, when I woke up that morning, it was supposed to already have been here.
Right.
And still going. But I woke up and it was like, birds are chirping, everything's fine. And all of a sudden, like, somebody just put the bubble on.
Yeah.
Somebody just put the top on the bubble. I guess this section of the earth had COVID. So
right.
We had to be quarantined for 4 hours. And when she came through, boy, she ran us over.
Yeah, she did. She ran us over.
Dude, I lost power for an hour.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, we didn't lose power at all, man. I was actually shocked.
Yo, it was places, and I don't understand how this happened, but it was some places have better power structures than others. It was places that was, less than a mile from me that was out of power for 3 days.
Oh, wow.
3 days, no power. And I'm out of power for 1 hour. How was the power grid structured here?
I don't know.
That is crazy.
I never understood that because even back at home in Richmond, when I was living at home with my parents, whenever we used to have a bad storm, the lights across the street would go off. Our power always stayed on. It was like just across the street, on the same street, but across the street, they were on a separate grid.
Wow.
Yep. And then the houses behind them were on the grid that we were on. So it would be lights on, lights off, lights on. I kid you not.
What is this, the Karate Kid? Y'all just had Mr. Miyagi coming through y'all neighborhood. Lights on and lights off. What in the world? He was just picking houses. Off, on, off, on, off.
Hey, man. That's how I felt, man. You can't make this stuff up, yo.
Oh, that's crazy, man. So you got hurricane coming, and then you got Mr. Herman passing away.
Herman Cain. Hurricane and Herman.
Hurricane Hermicane.
That's what they should have called it.
Hermicane Hurricane.
Hurricane Hermicane.
Yeah, all of that. He coming
through. Well, he was.
Would have been better. Well, yeah.
Unfortunately.
God, rest in peace,
Mr. Herman Cain.
Herman Cain.
That's a sad story, man. For you to go that hard and for you to go, and say that the coronavirus is not necessarily real or not dangerous, and
he was going hard, man.
And then for you to contract it from a Trump rally that you support. And then pass away. I'm not laughing at him passing, man. Just the circumstance that it happened in.
And the span of time that it happened in.
Yeah.
Because he said that back in, April or something like that?
Right.
Something that, the virus wasn't real. And then all of a sudden, a month later, you had the Trump rally. And then, 2 weeks later, you got the virus. So Hurricane Herman Cain passed away from the COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
And we lost John Lewis too, man.
John Lewis.
Was that from Corona or?
No, he was just
this old age, natural causes.
Yeah.
John Lewis was a revolutionary, man.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, back in his day, if you were to do research on Herman Cain, he did some good things too.
That's facts.
Until he got. So he got tired of with some crazy people in politics.
Right. And then he tried to run for president in 2012.
Yeah.
That didn't work out so well.
That didn't work out. But yeah, this is Virginia, man. So, how hurricane season comes. It's like we'll get the threat of 3 or 4 major, most disastrous hurricanes in the history of life.
Right.
And then we'll just get a little tropical depression here or there.
That's it.
So, Hurricane Ishmael, whatever. What is it? Hurricane.
Hurricane alphabet.
Hurricane I. Letter I.
Hurricane can I buy a vowel?
Crooked letter I.
Crooked letter I. Humpback I. Hurricane Wheel of Fortune.
Hurricane Izzy came and went. So we'll be here next time if it decides to hit and run it back on the Church Parking Lot Podcast. Appreciate y'all coming out and checking us out. Make sure you tune in next week. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about. That's the beauty of it, though, man. Every week something crazy happens, and we got to talk about it and bring it to the forefront.
Every week, baby. Oh, my God.
But make sure you're following us on all our social media platforms and check out the website www.churchparkinglotpodcast.com. Again, this is B. Allen, along with
J. Jamal.
at the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't
what you think.